Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial of Adama Robotics. In this video we're going to learn about tracking an object with the Bell robot. So what we're going to do is we're going to program the Bell robot in such a way that the ultrasonic sensor is going to read some value in front, and if it sees an object it's going to go towards the front, towards the object. Okay, so basically that is about it. Okay, this is not too advanced, it's just a very simple one. So without any further ado, let us start our software, the IDE Adama script. So you can search for that in your start menu, and whenever you first open this IDE, what do? You first of all go to edit and go to Arduino mode, okay, because we don't want the monkey sprite or any programming with those things right now. Then what you have to do is you have to connect your bell. Okay, so make sure you connect the bell and you will see a red light lit up in your bell. Okay, so that is the sign of the battery, and then what you do is at the top you see it's saying that it's disconnected. So you go to connect and then you choose your COM port, that is COM4 for my one. You can check your one by going to device manager. Okay, so just type in device manager on your device, and then you will see that means what ports are used for what parts. Okay, so here are other devices, so these drivers are not installed, so I'll just go to the ports over here and see USB serial, it says COM4. Okay, so this is the one my bell is connected to, so I will just choose COM4, and then you go to boards and then you choose bell. Okay, so these are the two things you have to do, and the first thing is Arduino mode, then you have to connect the COM port, and if you don't have any drivers just install them. So we've already installed it in the first one, and then you choose the board. Okay, and language, we got like a couple of languages over here. So let us start our program by going to the robots block, and now you see here we have the green block saying that yes, the robot is connected. Now the first thing is Adama script program block, we have to take this one, otherwise our robot is not going to work. And then you have to go to the control block and take the forever block, okay, because we want the robot to keep on doing the same program again and again. Okay, then we need to take a if else block because we want to check if something is in front or not. Okay, so since the robot is going to check if something is in front or not, so that's why we have to use the operators, okay, for AND here. This is the one. Okay, so the green block operators, and now we need to take the value from the robot, that means the obstacle sensor, if it's actually getting any value or not. Okay, so we have to come down over here. Now here, as you at the bottom you see if obstacle avoidance sensor 1 has detected any obstacle, so it's probably going to tell you about each of the sides, and then we have to take the 1 and the 2, both of them. Okay, then we need to take the movement of the motor block. Okay, so we want the motor to rotate. Okay, so if both of them has discovered an obstacle, the motor will not rotate. Okay, and else what it will do is then it will check for the else block. Now we need to take another if else block over here on the inside, okay, just to make sure if one of them has found an obstacle. Okay, so let's go to the robots block and come to the bottom, and then if obstacle sensor 1 has detected an obstacle. Okay, so in this part what we will do is we will set the motor to rotate in one direction, so that's why we will duplicate this block, we'll bring it here, and the first motor we're gonna just keep it 0, and then the second one we're gonna make it about 20 to 30. Okay, so let's just make it 30 so that it has an optimum speed. Now we need to check again if for the second one, the second obstacle sensor has found anything. So let's just duplicate this whole block and put it inside the else block, and here we will delete this one and we will get the second one. So basically what we're trying to do here is, in the first one we're checking if both of them has discovered an obstacle, then the motor will stop. If only one of them has discovered an obstacle, say the first one, okay, what we will do is we will make the robot go in one direction. Okay, if the second one has discovered an obstacle, we will make it rotate in the opposite direction. So we will make this one 30, let's just write down 30, and the other one to be 0. Alright, now on the second part we have to check something. What do we check? We check if the distance is less. Okay, so for example if the obstacle is too near, what do? We want to track, right? We want it to go forward. So that's why we will take another if else block saying if this happens, do this. Okay, so we will take another if else block inside this else. So we've got a couple of if else. Now inside this time we are not going to check the we're not going to take the obstacle sensor, we're going to take the ultrasonic sensor, but we will need a operator block. Okay, so operator block block, where is it? We need the less than one, so we want to check this. So we will take this one, and then we come here at the bottom. You see the ultrasonic sensor distance. If it's less than 20, okay, so we'll take the set motor speed, these two blocks. Let's just duplicate it again and bring it in here inside, okay, and then we duplicate it again, and then we bring it here inside. Now we just need to change the speed of the motors, okay. So now if the objects so for example, if the value is less than 20, we want to change the values here, the motor, so that the both of the motors rotate at the same speed and it goes near to the object, okay. If and then else, otherwise we want the motor to stop, okay. So this is our program, okay. Let me just minimize it by pressing this minus button. You can't really see, right? So I will just get rid of the Arduino mode, and we can go to like Arduino mode. We can get rid of this, and we can go to small stage layout. Now you can see here the big version, right? The code. Yes, I will add in the codes in the lesson, okay, so you can see it. Now once you do this, what do you have to do? You've already chosen the bell, you've already chosen everything. So how do you upload? You go to edit, you go to Arduino mode, and pause the video if you want to make the whole code for yourself, okay. Just watch this one and make it on yourself, on your computer, and then just upload to Arduino. So once you do that, what's going to happen is you will see there is green thing at here, right? The circle. Now you can see that the bell is following this. The bell is following this. Then again, in this direction, you see, it's following this. So this is tracking.